Good morning again, everyone. As of today, we are at 3,476 confirmed cases in Baltimore City, an increase of 724 over the last 7 days. I know I said it last week and I say it again. I'm going to say it until we get out of this coronavirus. Everyone needs to stay home unless you're going out for essential reason. If you must go out for an essential reason, everyone should be wearing a face mask. This covering isn't for you, it is to protect everyone you come into contact with. It represents that you care about your fellow residents and their well-being. Every time you leave your house, you put yourself and everyone else at risk. This includes everyone you come into contact with, your family, your friends, your neighbors, and anyone else that you might run across. We must keep up our mitigation practice, continue flattening the curve. Now to the business of the day. First, I wanted to address a few items that were before the Board of Estimates today. This morning, we approved the emergency consent agreement for special medical waste management. This agreement would allow only under emergency condition and subject to our ability to accept and handle it, overflow medical waste that cannot be disposed of by the medical waste incinerator in Curtis Bay. We're hopeful this will never happen, but if it should, the state needs it in response to a potential surge in COVID-19 cases. This yet another example of the city and state working together to appropriately plan for this epidemic so as to avoid what New York and other places have gone through. Moreover, the city has retained the ability to refuse deliveries if we deem that it cannot be handled in a manner that suitable protects employees or in accordance with the approved disposal plan. We also approved the license agreement with Trade Point Atlantic. This is a $1.8 million agreement with Trade Point Atlantic LLC that has been a very long time in the making. There has been honestly years of negotiation, and this agreement resolved a number of issues for the city. Back River Wastewater Treatment Plant discharged treated wastewater at various points. One of the outfalls is on Spurs Point. An agreement was worked out decades ago that the treated wastewater would be used to cool the slag that was the byproduct of steel manufacturing at Bethlehem Steel. Obviously, there is no steel factory there anymore, and Trade Point has no use for treated wastewater. Currently, they are having to contain and manage the outfall themselves at considerable expense. This agreement provides us with a 3-year window to construct a pipe that will redirect the outfall directly into the Patapsco River. We cannot simply handle the additional capacity at Back River. The improvement reflects the changing nature and needs of the Baltimore region, and we believe it will improve water quality around Spurs Point. The new outfall would extend into the Patapsco River and will no longer disturb the natural coves and inlets around the peninsula. This agreement involved reimbursing Trade Point for the operation to continue treating and handling the wastewater. And we will pay them a licensing fee for storing the treated wastewater on site. This agreement is truly a win-win for everyone. And finally, at the BOE, we approved the grant agreement with the Recycling Partnership. This is a $375,000 grant agreement to be used solely for recycling outreach and education efforts. In addition to the cash grant during the grant period, TRP will also provide Department of Public Works with access to resources, TRP, staff time, and other in-kind services. And the purpose of these in-kind services is to support the Department of Public Works public recycling program through the provision of technical support for strategic planning, program assessment, and recycling education and outreach, including recycling program outreach collateral. I'm the mayor. Excuse me for 1 minute. The resource represents the largest amount of funding the city has ever dedicated to recycling education and outreach. We believe this will greatly expand our recycling program and the number of people recycling. I want to thank the Recycling Partnership for their partnership in this great new initiative. I have also ordered a delay in the effective date for the fiscal year 2021 water, sewage, and stormwater rate increases from July the 1st, 2020 to October the 1st, 2020. And in the coming weeks, I will present a plan to the BOE for consideration. Next, I'm excited to announce that Charm City TV will be launching a new virtual platform. Starting tomorrow, May the 14th at 7 p.m., they are launching Charm TV Kitchen. This will be a virtual food experience that spotlights some of Baltimore's finest restaurants. Starting this month, Charm TV will also be highlighting local chefs on their Facebook page. And please remember to tune in to their Facebook page on Monday, May 18th at 5 p.m. for the next Charm TV Music Takeover. Finally, today we have a couple of special guests with us. You may have heard the Mask Up song by the local artist Alexis Chink Harris, written by Joe Inkwell and produced by Antonio Jones. All homegrown talent right here in Baltimore. Today I'm happy to proclaim the Mask Up song as the official Baltimore COVID-19 anthem. And now I ask Chink to come up and perform the song. Do we need to move?
6 feet, that's what social distancing. Back up and practice social distancing. I'm masked up, cause I don't want your germs on me. I'ma need 6 feet and keep your mask on, please. 6 feet, that's what social distance means. So back up and practice social distancing. I'm masked up, cause I don't want your germs on me. I'ma need 6 feet and keep your mask on, please. 6 feet. Back up. Mask up, cause I don't want your germs on me. I'ma need 6 feet and keep your mask on, please. You can find me on Instagram at CHINK_OTR to stay updated. CHINK_OTR, and that's on Instagram.
Thank you. That was fantastic, and an exact message we want to stress for our city and also for our young people. If you have to go outside, masked up for everyone's health. Now we'll take a few questions.
Mayor Young, with the governor possibly rolling out phase 1 of the reopening today, what does that mean for you, the city?
Well, you know, he don't have his press conference till 5 p.m., so we're going to wait and see what he says, and we'll go from there.
Can I clarify some of the comments you made yesterday about the Big 8? Do you guys have a pact about how you will go about reopening, or can you clarify the nature
Well,
of your
we
discussion?
all talk every day. We have a talk at 2 p.m. today, and we all have concerns, you know. So we're going to discuss today what we're going to do if the governor says that we're opening up, because what we want to do is be coordinated in our efforts so that one jurisdiction won't be doing something different than the next one. But we want to make sure we keep people safe. Because as you know, we're surrounded by the counties. The county people come here to work and shop. We go there to work and shop. So we want to make sure that we're doing it in a helpful fashion at the direction of our health professionals.
Do you have an official agreement with the 7 other big county executives that one of you
We
will not move?
just have conversations about, you know, we're not ready. And I'm hoping that we all can come to a real agreement, whether we all are not going to open or whether we all going to open, you know, or whether we're going to phase in or not, you know. So from all the conversations we have had, we all say that it's not really safe and we're not ready to open.
Mayor, there are some appearances, and this is strictly anecdotal appearances, that restaurants in the city are kind of preparing to open that have been closed. I know there was one last night. We've heard from some others. Are you anticipating that there's going to be an opportunity for restaurants to open in some fashion?
Well, like I said earlier, we're going to follow the guidelines of our health professionals. You know, I'm seeing restaurants going under. Some of them are going out of business. And if we can do anything to help them to stay in business, we want to do that. But we want to do it in a way that our health professionals tell us and tell them how to do it.
Park Heights Renaissance was awarded another contract? I know they've been over that neighborhood slow to break ground for one project. Why were they awarded another contract? Why are they keep getting the contract?
Well, number one, Park Heights Renaissance do a lot of development, a lot of work in the community. Most of it is human capital type stuff. And they have been the voice of that community. Their elected leaders there support them. And I was happy to support it.
All right, thank you, guys.